What brought me to Unitarianism was the idea that I could find my own way through different spiritual problems that I had and different things that I was searching for. I liked very much the idea that I could draw on different traditions and find my own way of blending them together in a way which made sense, but more specifically made sense for me. One of the things that I've always struggled with other forms of religion is their approach to people who are different, particularly sexual orientation, is often a big issue for many people in mainstream forms of religion, be that Christian or otherwise. And as a gay man, I've never felt happy in any kind of mainstream religious body, be that Christian or Buddhist or Hindu, because for so many of those religions and those forms of religion, being gay is in itself either sinful or wrong or unskillful. There are groups in other religions which are more welcoming, but Unitarianism is a form of religion which has a very strong track record in being welcoming to people of different sexual orientations. Being, I think, frustrated with different kinds of Buddhism which I tried in the past. That was the most recent thing which I tried before Unitarianism. I still think there's a lot that appeals to me in Buddhist philosophy and some parts of Buddhist cosmology too, but for me it was finding something which enabled me again to find my own way from different perspectives and find a way of blending them which makes sense and didn't require me to follow a particular set of traditions or a particular set of practices which weren't appealing to me. I think the thing that's most exciting about Unitarianism is the fact that we have a very strong tradition in terms of pushing for social change and pushing for religious change as well, from a platform of tolerance but going deeper in tolerance and really prizing diversity. I think we're in a period now where so many forms of religion are falling by the wayside and too many people use religion as a means of trying to justify extreme views and positions. I think in the kind of society that we live in and that we're moving towards, we need a new form of spirituality, a new kind of synthesis, and I think Unitarianism has as its basic reflex looking for those kinds of approaches, and I think the future's great for Unitarianism. I think the future for Unitarianism is growth, but I think growth because people will want it. So many people out there are trying to find, like me, trying to find a place where they feel at home, where it's okay to talk about spiritual issues and people don't automatically think you're mad, but where there's also a real sense that there isn't just one way forward, that we can draw on different traditions, and it is important to try and find out what brings us together, not just what separates us. So I think that in 50, 100 years' time, we may not be calling it Unitarianism, but I think it's something which is very like Unitarianism, which we will have helped to build, will be a spiritual path that many people treasure.